Just sweet Ayla. It's me, Ayla. I just finished my Straight to It podcast. Make sure you go to YouTube, subscribe, like, check it out. You don't want to miss it. Let's go.
We back again with another episode of the Straight to It podcast. Look, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you don't hit that notification bell, there's no way you gonna know when I drop a video. Look, we got another special guest in the building. Billboard charted award-winning music artist where Afro beat and rap collide. The one and only Ayla. How you doing today?
How you doing? I'm happy to be here.
I appreciate you pulling up on me. This has been a long time in the making. We've been trying to get this, put this together with both of us. So we finally get it, we finally get it together.
Definitely.
Okay, so before we get started, introduce yourself. Let everybody know just a little something about you and where you're from.
All right, my name is Ayla. I'm from here in Memphis, Tennessee. I come from two different backgrounds. I come from the American background and I come from the Nigerian background. So I've used both of those backgrounds to blend a type of music, and also I host events, and during the events I also blend the two together. It's about unity with me.
Okay, all right. What is Afro beats?
Afrobeats is actually a term that they gave Nigerian music here in the States. I think us as Nigerian artists, we are still kind of trying to figure out what Afrobeats is. Like, Nigerian music is not just Afrobeats, by the way. We have different types of Nigerian music. We have high life music where it's more upbeat. Afrobeat music, it's more kind of like a type of thing. And then we have, it's just different sounds that we have, but I think the United States industry has termed Nigerian music as Afrobeats. And then of course I think you've heard of what is the South African one, Anna Piano. That's also a little taste of so-called Afro beats. Yeah. But overall, it's Nigerian music.
It was really interesting and fun, like researching you, because I've never tapped into like the world of Nigeria music or Afro beats. So this was all like a new experience, and I'm excited to learn more about it. I'm excited to. I've been listening to your music, and I'm excited to like come to some of your events to try to get more of like the culture and that side of the not the industry, but that part of music genre. Definitely. So I definitely look forward to it. So where did it originate from? Where did Afro beats originate from?
It actually originated from, we started off really listening to dancehall. And I think it started off with Fema. He kind of created the Afrobeat style. And I think you remember back in, I want to say like 2019, we had P Squared that was really popular. No, it was before 2019. When Obama, right before he got elected, there was a song called, I think, the Obama song. Don't correct me on this though. Okay. There was a trend going on with a song from P Square, and that's really when people started hearing like Nigerian music and that Afrobeat type thing in the United States. That's where it started. It was with P Square.
Okay, all right. I know you have an event going on tonight. I never been to like a Nigeria party, so what can you expect from a Nigeria party?
Okay, if you ever watch Netflix and you've seen the African highballer,
I seen it.
Yes, if you ever watch one of their parties, it's extravagant, it's fun. If there's somebody's birthday, we're throwing money. But what makes mine different is my team, they are aware that there are African Americans there and they don't quite understand the culture. So we take maybe like 5 minutes to kind of teach a little saying or a little culture thing. We don't just make it about a dance party. We also educate, while we're there.
So how would you say your journey has been so far in the music industry?
It is so complicated. What people don't realize is I come from two different industry. I come from the Nigerian music industry, and then I come from the American industry. I've been in it before. So I have two different industries in my ear versus the average artist only has one industry in their ear. So the Nigerian culture is so different. If you notice, the women, they're more conservatives. We're not out twerking. There's so much stuff that we have to be mindful of. And then the American industry's like, why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that? And I'm like,
so how do you deal with it being in the middle, like torn between the two?
I learned because I want to take advice from the elders, of course, the people who've Kid Shine and Don Jazzy, all the older people who've been in this industry well over 40 something years. I'm definitely taking their advice, and I'm taking it very seriously. But when it comes to like American fans and the Nigerian fans, I listen, but at the same time, it's all about just being yourself. And that's what I tell all artists. I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna have to be yourself, or you're just not gonna make it far.
Yeah. So in what ways do you connect with your fans to like build a loyal following?
Okay, so first of all, anybody that knows me knows I hate the word fan. I don't feel like they're my fans. I call them actually my dream guiders.
Oh, dream guiders.
Dream guiders, yes, because I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for them. A lot of the stuff that I do, like my dream guiders are taking my song to the radio. They are promoting my business. They're, so fan to me is like putting yourself above someone, and that's not what these people are to me. They're kind of like almost like friends to me, but I'm very personal with my dream guiders. I'm very personal with them. Like if you DM me, I'm gonna write you back. It may be months.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Okay, I have like 100 something messages, but I'm gonna eventually write everybody back.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's kind of how we stay connected.
I went down an Afrobeat rabbit hole. I'm like, I'm up all night just researching, looking up all these different artists, and I come across this artist. What is his name? But before I address that, let me ask you this. Afrobeat artists, they normally like address like social and political issues, such as like corruption, inequality, government oppression. Does a lot of your music have political messages?
When I make my music, I mean, a lot of my colleagues in music, they kind of make more music for the high rollers, the ballers. We're very flashy, so we like to sing about it. But with me, especially being a single mother, I make music for the struggling person. Like, I make music for the person who's sitting in the car not wanting to go to work. I'm like, hey, let me put this on because I need some motivation to get to work. So we're in hard times right now. A lot of people are having issues, especially, in the home. And so I make music to kind of inspire people to, get up and hustle. I make hustler music.
Okay. All right, we're going to switch it up, y'all. Look, y'all know how we do it. We get straight to it. This is part of my show where we do my little bowl game, all right? I get my guests to pull at least 5-6 questions out of the bowl, one at a time, read them to the mic, and address them with the first thing that comes to your mind. I'm going to give you this bowl. You can sit it on the table.
Okay.
And next to you can just pull one question at a time, read it into the mic. And,
you want me to pull now?
You can just put the bowl on the table.
Let's see. Is this like one sheet here?
Yeah, it's one.
Okay. Okay, so this question says the craziest thing. This one's funny. The craziest thing you ever done to make money. Okay. When I was a model, men ask women a lot of weird stuff. Like the
such as
like the feed. Kind of get a picture of your feet.
Yeah. Oh,
so,
okay.
I had this guy. He asked me, he'll pay to have some of my dirty underwear, my used underwear. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I'll give you $200. This is back in 2011, so
yeah,
$2,000 is a lot for a struggle mom. I definitely sent him that underwear.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's some weird people in the world.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, all right, let's go to the next one. Next one.
Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle again. Let's see.
You got to read it to the mic. You can't think.
Wait,
about it.
I had to like really just
You trying
read
to
it
process
first.
it.
Yeah. Okay. It says, "Have you ever been a side chick? If yes, what's a crazy or funny story from that situation?" You know, I've never been a side chick before, to be honest. I wanted to be, but you know, a lot of guys when they do side chicks, they want like not to give any money, and I thought like that's part of it, but
Yeah.
I haven't really just been a side chick.
So, a guy who has a side chick should support both financially.
Absolutely.
I agree.
don't know why
I'm
else
just
they
trying to.
doing it.
Okay, I agree. Okay.
Now,
All right,
ask me if I had a side guy. That's no question.
So yeah, what about vice
Wait,
versa?
we're not gonna talk about that.
Okay,
One, but
all
hey, if you want to know about that, you definitely gotta come to the show tonight because
Okay.
got a surprise for that.
Cool. All right, let's go to the next one.
All right. Let's see. Can you date a man with a regular 9 to 5, like Popeyes or Walmart? Funny story. Half of the guys I date don't have a job. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I am a very mental person.
Yeah.
I love conversation, and especially in this day of time where everybody's so distracted and everyone's so, hey, how you doing? And they disappear. And so when I meet someone who can actually hold a conversation, you know, that just blows my mind. And so I make my own money, obviously, but it's always been about the connection, the mental connection for me. So a job.
But wouldn't the financial part play a part? Or shouldn't it play a part?
It depends on the man. A lot of men.
Someone's intellect can only go so far.
Exactly.
So they can stimulate your mind, from an instant
I would
conversation.
say it takes a very mature man to make less than a woman. I'm going to say that because a man has this pride and this ego, and though I'm encouraging him and putting him down, in the back of his mind, he's still going to have that, hey, I don't have a good job, but she's making this and she's making that. And so there becomes like this resentment, to the woman. And even though I'm coaching like, hey, it's okay, I like you for this. It's just, it has to be a mentally strong man.
Okay.
To deal with something like that.
Can I ask you if you're single now?
Yeah, I am. I mean, I have someone that I like. He's probably gonna see this, but
you like him?
He absolutely does.
Okay.
But I try not to talk about it because we're both kind of in the media. But
I got you.
He knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Okay.
Like 2 more, maybe. Yeah, 2 more.
Can a person fall in love in 24 hours without having sex? In 24 hours? Without having sex? I mean, you don't have to have sex to fall in love because I've been without it for a year. But I don't think so. Like, unless you're on the phone that whole 24 hours and learning, it's more a flashation. Like, you can't. I believe it takes years to love somebody, to tell you the truth. Like, you have to live with a person, know their background. It takes a lot to actually love a person.
You said years, though?
Years. I'm talking like 5-6 years because,
wow.
I mean, you don't really necessarily know that person enough. Like, you see the surface. You don't
So that means if a guy dates you for 6 years without proposing, there wouldn't be a problem?
Oh, that definitely be a problem.
But he wouldn't know it till his 5th year if he really love you.
You grow in love. Let's just put it like that.
Okay.
Like, you have to grow. Like, I feel like, to me, and love means that you're one with that person. Like,
yes.
Like that old school love. Like, when you see a married couple, right? You know that they're inseparable. Like, you just know they are one. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, so that to me is what love is. So, I mean, you can like a person, but love, that's a strong word.
Okay. All right, let's go to the last one.
All right. One has to go. Makeup music or baby making music. The name two songs from that playlist.
Yeah.
What is makeup music?
Makeup music like breakup. We break up, makeup like love songs, like
Okay, so this is probably one of those culture boundary things. Makeup music.
yeah, like Tony Braxton, like makeup. You love someone and y'all, you listen to this song, Keisha Cole. These like
Oh, so it's like Ianya. He has this.
or baby making music like R. Kelly, stuff like that.
I don't really listen to that. Like I did rock music and Afro beats.
Oh, okay.
But I do know Ianya, and Ianya is the equivalent of our R&B in
Gotcha.
Nigeria. Like he makes music that I think I've posted a few of his stuff on my page, showing and educating, the different artists and the different styles that we have. And he's one particular that I tend to post a lot.
Yeah.
And I will have to stay with the baby making music on this one.
Okay.
Definitely, because I mean, when you're in that mood,
Yeah.
you have to play it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. That's pretty good. Pretty good. All right. Let's talk music. Okay. Let's jump into your music real quick. Let's start with your latest single. Well, one of your latest singles, "Leg Up," featuring Lil White. Dope track, dope visuals. Who shot the video?
That was E Visions here in Memphis.
Okay.
hmm
Yeah. Tell us the backstory on it. This song. What's the backstory?
Okay, Leg Up has to do with my situation. I'm a very successful female. I don't know if people have told you, but I'm very wealthy. And when I jumped into the music industry, I'm thinking like, oh, everybody knows me. I'm gonna just go in there, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I'm like, no, this is, I gotta take the back elevator like everybody else. So, Leg Up. I have a leg up. Why can't I keep my head up? Is the course of the song, and it's just talking about, struggling through life and trying to stay ahead. And I hope that I touch people who are struggling through something, and like I said, that can motivate them to get up and hustle.
Yeah. So, what was your reaction from like the love you received from this single?
I did not think it was gonna get as popular in Nigeria as it did. I definitely didn't think it was gonna get rotated on the radio. And when I saw DJs picking it up and rotating not once but multiple times, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I haven't got back to them yet, but it has a sync opportunity also, meaning that it may be in a TV show, movie. So I'm looking out for that.
Hey, that'd
also.
be dope. That'd be a dope look. Yeah. Hopefully they come through.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna definitely follow up on that and see. You got another single out called "C'est la vie."
No stress, no wahala. That means I need to try harder.
Who's behind those visuals?
That one was actually, it was me and a photographer that I flew out from LA.
Okay.
I think his name was JD Films. But that one, I kind of wanted to showcase, Memphis versus Nigeria. Like, a lot of the Americans don't know that the clothes that I was wearing is actually traditional Nigerian Igbo clothes.
Okay.
And then, of course, I had the Memphis Jukers in there because I was trying to compare, the Nigerian dance to the Memphis Jukers dance. It was just about, it was about unity with that song.
Yeah. So, you got 2 features on this song.
Yes, I do. I have.
Go ahead, Kid Shine
And Jerry from Nigeria. He's a really famous rapper.
I love his. I mean, of course, I love Kid Shine verse, but I'm kind of accustomed to like his sound. But what's his name? Jerry.
Jerry, yes.
Dope.
Yeah.
I'm starting to like gravitate more towards like Nigeria artists. So that he dope. That was a dope artist. How y'all already kind of knew each other, or?
In Nigeria we have this thing where if you're from a certain tribe, you kind of stick together. So when I look for Nigerian artists, I kind of stick within my tribe. And so he's kind of like, when I call him my little brother, that's kind of what it is. So he's kind of like my little brother.
Okay. Yeah, and like I said, researching you, I like went down like a rabbit hole of like Afrobeat music. And I came across this. I was saying to myself, is there a such thing as Afrobeat R&B? Because I'm an R&B guy. I love R&B.
Yes.
And I came across this artist. I'm not sure. I'm sure you have heard of him. His name is Manny Wells.
Girl, you look so good. Don't know how you do it.
Have you heard of him?
Manny Wells.
Yes, he has a song called "So Good." He also has another song featuring another Nigerian artist named Tim's. You heard of Tim?
Yes, I know Tim. Oh, she's awesome.
She's amazing.
So smooth.
Yes, but
I think I know who you're talking about. You might be saying that first name wrong. Wells. It's
it's WELLZ.
WELL.
Yeah, Manny Wells.
I don't know why that's not ringing a bell right now.
Yeah, but he's dope. Like I think I played the music. I mean the track like 30 times this morning. So
got you. If you're looking for like a real like R&B like classic American R. Kelly style, check out Banky W. He got married and he doesn't do music anymore, but I mean he has that stand outside in the rain type music. Yeah, like okay. I'm singing you this love song.
I need you to send me that.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm definitely adding to my playlist. Do you have a dream collab?
It would have to be Burna Boy.
Burna Boy?
Yeah, I feel like we could really do something.
Okay, why him?
I like his style. He's a rapper, and I feel like his sound can kind of help bring up my sound, and we can create something that hadn't been created before.
From looking at your page, your promotion, it's just the work you put into like your performances, your backup dances, your videos, everything. Like I can tell you passionate about your music and your craft. Like where do your passion come from?
I actually was a model before all this. And so during modeling, we were taught image is everything. So when you look at some of the top artists like Beyonce, like Our Star, like Rihanna, what is the similarities you see in those girls? They look like models. They walk like models. If you see Beyonce hit the stage, what is she doing? She's doing a catwalk. So I use my background as a model when it comes out to my dancers, when it comes out to my videos, angles, lighting, posture. I'm watching all that stuff, but it's also a downfall too. Yeah. Because sometimes I can over model it, which I didn't know there was a thing till I started doing music. So you don't want to look too, pop.
Well, let me ask you this. Why would someone come to an Ala show? What would they get from one of your shows?
It's totally different. It's okay. I built my company off of peace of mind. Everything I do, I'm trying to help people achieve peace of mind. So when I go into my shows, I'm not going to just perform and be this big ego. No, I'm going there to make sure you're enjoying yourself, to make sure that you forgot about that $300 light bill that's sitting on the table, Like, I feel like if you don't come to my event and feel like there is no stress, then I failed. Yeah. So that's what I offer. I even sell, I know people have merch, but I have a whole totally different type of merch. I sell skincare, I sell oils, all of it is to help kind of calm and relax you and get you more in the moment instead of worried about, outside stuff.
And you said you was modeling before. Do you still model now?
Absolutely.
But it's absolutely not. Okay, I thought
I cannot. No, I have a lot of stuff on my plate, really, to tell you the truth. I can't.
So what caused so modeling really wasn't a passion, it was just something you was good at?
I started off as this is a very funny story. I started off as a guitar player for a band here in Memphis called, it was back in 2011. It was like Evergreen or something.
Yeah.
When I got on stage, this is how you know I was a natural born performer. When I would play, I would really get into it. And you've never seen a guitar player do like twerking or anything like that. But I'll be twerking and moving. And the lead singer got mad at me. He was like, what are you doing? You're taking the attention off of me. He's like, you need to be just back there playing. Yeah. And I was like, but I like this. Yeah. And so I said, I was rebellious. And I was like, forget you. I'm going to go be a sexy guitarist model. And so that's how I end up being a model. And when that caught on, it caught on like that. I was in XXL magazine. I was in Stunners magazine, every big magazine I was in at that time. Yeah. But like you said, I mean, it was something I wasn't passionate about.
What happened to that group now? Are they still...
Actually a church group now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and we did hard rock. So I don't know how you went from hard rock to church. Yeah, because I was trying to get the band back together, and it was like, yeah, I'm in a church now.
So what would you say your end game is? What is you're looking to accomplish?
I want to help. Like I said, my main goal is peace of mind for people when it comes to my business and the stuff that I sell. When it comes to my music, it's all about helping people relax. So everything that I create is for that relaxation. And then I'm also trying to do more unity in education with the Nigerian community. Yeah. You know, there's like a Jamaican radio station. Okay. And so I'm like, there's no reason why there shouldn't be a Nigerian radio station. You have these Jamaican TV shows. I'm like, there's no reason why we shouldn't have our own, you know, TV channels. So, you know, I'm trying to bridge a connection also.
You know, you talk about your management a lot. You know, who's involved a lot, you know, with your like promoting and, you know, getting stuff out there. What does support look like to you, and how much does it mean to you?
It means everything. I could not do none of this without my support team. Like my event, it was actually my team that called me and they're like, hey, I know you're finna leave Memphis. We need to do an event here. And I was like, okay, let me call some people. As soon as I call people, my team's like, I got the security. I got this. I got that. So they already have put in place everything really before I get off the phone with them. So it's so important. Even with my music and my promoting the playlist, you know, I have a team for that. I got about, they say I have a whole staff. Wow. So I have a lot of people on my team. And I'm not with a label, but I have these people, you know, that I work with.
Okay. All right. Before we get out here, let me ask you this quick question. What you think about the studio?
Amazing. It's like triggering my ADHD. I want to touch everything. But I love it.
Well, once again, I appreciate you pulling up. I look forward to everything you have coming. I'm definitely gonna try to step out tonight and come and check out this Nigeria turn up tonight. So I'm curious, interested to see, you know, how y'all get down.
Awesome. Yeah, and tell a friend. I mean, it's a different vibe. It's not like the little the twerking type vibe. I mean, we get out, we dance. It's a lot of dancing. Okay. So bring your dancing shoes. I'm just letting you know.
Okay. All right. You got anything coming up?
Anything coming up?
As far as like music related?
Yes. We're actually working on a new song, and the song that I'm working on is actually a lot different from any other song that I've done. A lot of people have been telling me that I need to be more myself, so I'm bringing more of my rock element in with my Nigerian element, with my American element. I have a lot of elements. So it's definitely gonna be unique, and I'm excited to let people hear the new song coming out.
That's dope. Well, I look forward to hearing it. Well, before we get out of here, shout out your social media. You know, let everybody know where they can find you. This camera straight ahead.
All right, you can find me on Instagram at Ayla. You can find me on Twitter, Guitarist and Model, or you can check me out on TikTok. That's Ayla also. See you guys soon.
For sure. All right, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you don't hit that notification bell. There's no way you gonna know when I drop a video. Look, we gonna get out of here. We gonna get straight to it.